Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I am daring to discuss a very sensitive and controversial topic today, which in the Western society has been an issue for a long time. And the topic is Islamic jihad. Maybe I shouldn't even talk about it, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I just want to explain to my Western friends who think jihad means some kind of terrorism that's going to take place in the world. Jihad is a very beautiful concept in Islam. And I will give few examples of jihad. Of course, fighting and standing up against cruelty and against oppression is also a very important aspect of jihad, but that's not what the jihad is all about. There are so many kinds of jihad. For example, whatever is taking place in Israel right now, if a nation would get up and stand against the genocide of Muslims in Palestine and Gaza, and they will decide to fight Israel for that, that will be jihad. What happened in 9/11 is absolutely not jihad. That's called mass murder, and that's absolutely prohibited in Islam. In fact, there is an ayah in the Quran that says, if you kill one human being, you kill the whole of humanity. And if you save one human being, it's as if you save the whole of humanity. That's how valuable human life is to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and to Quran and to Islam, and it should be to the Muslims as well. The concept of jihad in Islam is when you are standing up against evil, when you have the power, you have to stop it by hand, by force. If you don't have the power to stop it by hand, by force, say something about it and tell the world that you don't like it and this is wrong. If you don't even have the power to do that, think of it as a bad thing in your heart, and that's the lowest level of your faith, lowest level of iman. Also, jihad is when I am standing at the ATM machine and one of my colleagues is punching in his ATM card number, her ATM card number, and I could clearly see it, but I turn my face around because I don't want to see their PIN. That's me doing jihad against my own self. And that's the best kind of jihad in Islam. When you're fighting against the evil within. We as human beings were created with an inner self, which is always pushing us to do the bad things. For example, lying, stealing, zina, doing vulgarity because we think those things are more fun. Deceiving others, making fun of others, insulting other people. If we don't like someone, we humiliate them. Those things seem fun when we're young, and we all know we've all done some of those things in our lives. And the fact that if I have a disagreement with someone and I want to humiliate that person so bad, but I control myself and I say, no, I'm not going to do this, that's wrong behavior, that's jihad. Which does not mean that whatever Israel is doing in Gaza and Palestine, and if a Muslim nation was to stand up and fight against Israel, that's not a form of jihad. Absolutely it is. It is a very important form of jihad. That's one of the commandments of God in the Quran, that whenever you see someone oppressing somebody, you have to step forward and stop it, no matter what it takes. If it takes for you to give your life or take someone's life in the process, do that. And I don't think there's anything wrong with it. It's like you have to stand by the weak person, stand by the weaker nation, stand by the weaker individuals to protect them against those who are in power. And we're doing the same thing within ourselves. Our inner self is very strong, very powerful. whatever it commands us, we want to do it because our inner self is driven by negativity, believe it or not. And we have to constantly battle with our inner self. And that's called the best form of jihad that we can do. So I just wanted to make this concept clear to the Western friends of mine who think that Muslims kill innocent civilians in the name of jihad. It's the other way around. We're supposed to stand up for civilians who are being oppressed by the militaries, by the leaders, by the kings, by the ones who are in power, and stop it. So jihad is a beautiful thing, and it has been propagandized in the world for a long, long time. And nobody even has, maybe, I mean, people have discussed it, but I just wanted to discuss it and let people know what it means when we say Islamic jihad. Islamic jihad is a beautiful thing, so don't present it as a negative aspect of our religion. I hope this video was helpful. I hope you got some kind of knowledge from it. If you have any more questions and you would like me to go into more details, please let me know. I can do a whole 1-hour video on the topic of jihad and educate those who really want to learn. So please give my video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, Allah Hafiz.